Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is something new that I'm trying. This is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio placements, this reading might be for you. So you might be able to see something in there for you. Scorpio is a fixed sign. It's a water sign. Fixed signs are the stabilizers of the zodiac. They're steady and they see things through to the end. They fall in the middle of a season and solidify that season. They are immovable or stubborn and very loyal. Fixed signs are the brightest of the modalities. And Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. And that signifies transformation, power, death, rebirth, evolution, represents creating new beginnings. And Pluto is dark feminine energy, and Mars is masculine energy. So Scorpio has a bit of both, right? It's a beautiful sign, and this is what I got. Now, I don't usually read for people, and I would appreciate it if you took a moment and checked out the description box for all of my disclaimers and whatnots. Usually I review tarot and oracle cards, and I also have a series called The New Perspective that helps people exercise their own intuitions, and that's where I'm at. So if this is something that you would like to see on this channel more often, please put that in the comment section below. I also have a poll going on in my comment section on my channel to see what kind of readings you all would like to see, if that's something that you're interested in. So today we're reading for the energies for the month of October, and I'm using the tarot of mystical moments, and to clarify, I'm using the Light Visions Tarot. Now, since my channel usually reviews decks of cards, every deck that you see I have reviewed at one point or another, and then some. I've reviewed hundreds of decks. So if you're in the market for a deck, check out my reviews to see if there's anything that you might be interested in, or if there's something specific that you would like reviewed before you purchase it. Let me know in the comment section below. So I'm an intuitive reader, and since I'm not a very verbal person, I have a tendency to write down everything, and that helps me to be able to get things across to you, because people, when I'm just talking in everyday life, a lot of times people think I'm talking in riddles. So what I noticed first off is that you've got 3 sets of divine counterparts. You've got the Emperor and Empress, the King and Queen of Swords, and the King of Queen of Pentacles on the board. So you may be dealing with multiple people. Well, you definitely will be dealing with multiple people in the month of October. And this reading applies to situations that have to do with relationships with multiple people. There's the Eight of Pentacles twice and the Four of Wands twice, which is significant because there is Um, there's a significant amount of air energy, which has to do with the mind and communication, right? So, I received during this reading was that you're feeling a great disappointment in the lack of truth and communication with a loved one or multiple loved ones, whether it's to or from, or a combination of the two. Either you're not speaking your truth to someone or communicating something to someone or multiple someones, or they're not communicating the truth to you. But in the month of October, secrets will be revealed, and it will affect your relationships and cause an imbalance in your life. So October will be a time to ask yourself, have I been using all of the tools that I have in equal proportions and for the good of myself and others? Or have you chosen not to utilize all of the tools you have with certain connections, or neglecting to think how your actions have affected others and what the consequences of that are? You'll be faced with some important decisions, but you need to ask yourself if you have fully thought things through, and, ask yourself, is this a hill you're willing to die on? You may come to a point where enough is enough. You're tired of not being told the truth, or feeling like you have to withhold your truth to others, and accept the end of relationships or situations in order to start on a new path. There is a new path for you. There are new opportunities, but there's a sense of letting go. You have to let go of some things, and it's a pretty significant thing, because these might be either serious relationships or long-term relationships or familial ties. When you do that letting go, it's going to end up resulting in meeting new people that are more open and truthful with you, and that will make you feel like you can be more open and truthful with them. This may also be a change in jobs, or a change in the way that you make your money, whether you're starting up a new business or going to work for someone else that is starting up a new business. It has something to do with your work environment, as well as your close relationships. So it may be that, you find out that someone is hiding something from you, or that you've decided to start a new business, but you don't want to tell those closest to you because you're afraid of what they might say that could be negative. And I apologize. Phyllis is all kinds of upset. It's raining outside, and she does not handle the rain very well, so she's tippy-tapping everywhere. That's just how she is. She gets upset when it rains. So that's, going to be the majority of your October. Is, you have an abundance of air energies in your reading. So there's going to be a lot of thinking and thought processes, and getting through deciphering where that mind manipulation is, where that truth is, where the lies are, And you know where they are. It's just that you may have thought, okay, well, I'm going to set this thought aside because even though I know it to be true, I don't want to let go of this significant tie or this significant relationship because I adore this person or I love this person. But you can't continue to do that because it's hindering your processes. And the reason why I say it could most likely be familiar is because you have 2 Four of Wands. And that has to do with stability in unity, stability in relationships. It has to do with welcoming a new member into your family. It has to do with coming together and tying bonds. So that gives me a very familial kind of vibe going on. And the fact that you have 3 divine counterparts out on the board tells me that these are significant relationships that have to do with your immediate world. And so your decisions are going to be very difficult, but they need to be well thought out before you just, fly off the handle and walk away from something that, may or may not be beneficial for you, because of the fact that whatever this truth that's coming out, whatever these secrets are that are coming to the light, are going to be shocking, and they're going to throw your life off balance. It's going to be a very difficult thing for you. I say that because of the 2 of Pentacles is clarified by the 10 of Wands. And it's very burdensome. It weighs heavy on your heart when you find out these truths or these secrets are revealed, and you're not going to like what it is that comes to fruition, whether it's from you or from somebody else. This is just going to kind of throw your equilibrium off kilter, and it'll create an imbalance in your life, and you have to be patient with it, and you need to sit back and say, okay, let me look at it from their perspective, let me look at it from my perspective, let me see where the loopholes are, let me see where those connections are severed, and whether or not they're worth getting repaired, or if I just need to walk away and start my new journey with or without this person or these people in my life, right? So that's what October is showing me. This reading is showing me for October. So I got some oracles, and when I shuffle, I don't shuffle on screen, obviously, but I take flyers. I don't just pick cards. So if a bunch of cards flop out, obviously, I take them all because they're meant to be seen. And I thought that was pretty significant for this Page of Cups to be clarified by 5 cards. There's seriously some kind of gossip or upheaval, something that is making you really want to go, you know what, I need to stand my ground. I need to master my skills because I have, and I need to walk away from whatever this tie is, right? It's a significant thing. So we got some super attractors. Let's see what they have to say. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. See, you have to step back and think before you act. That's very important, because whatever the secret is or secrets are, is going to throw you off, right? I believe I'm worthy of feeling good, and you should. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. And then, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Beautiful. And then we got a believe in your own magic. Let's see what we got. Sundress, do it for you. That's right, number 41. Let me just read from the book, number 41, what it has to say. I love doing oracles because they just end up confirming or adding on to the messages that I receive in the reading. Here we go. Sundress, do it for you. When it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them. And believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. Beautiful. That's confirmation for me right there. And then we got some energy oracles. We got 2 of them. Let's see what we got. Cornucopia, number 11. And we got Angel of Love, number 49. So let me read from the guidebook for those. Number 11. Cornucopia, wishes fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you. And you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. And then number 49. 49. Angel of Love, tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. And, the fact that, when I was reading and writing down all of the information I was getting, I kept hearing, separating fairy tales from reality. So you're definitely getting into a point where you're finding your balance and you're doing things for yourself instead of for others, or just accepting how others are and, living however it is you need to live in order to keep them in your life. Now you're starting to realize that you don't need certain people in your life in order for you to be happy. And, you know, you can love someone and not have them in your life, right? Especially if it's for your best happiness, and it serves you for having the best life you can have. Sometimes, you know, nothing lasts forever, right? Other than that, I also wanted to let you know that on September 25th is a new moon in Libra, which creates balance, right? A full moon in Aries on October 9th. And ironically, on the 25th of October is the new moon in Scorpio, which I think is really significant, especially for you, Scorpio, right? For the new moon in Libra and the new moon in Scorpio to both fall on the 25th day of their respective months, that's pretty significant. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 7 represents introspection. So with that is a lot of, you know, balancing and everything. And if you do moon rituals or anything like that, that's something to really think about. If there's something that you might be having trouble getting through, you know, leave it to the moon, right? I always celebrate the new moons and the full moons, and I write down on a piece of paper what my intentions are and what I'm choosing to release and what I'm welcoming into the world. And then I, you know, burn it in a bowl, outside, of course. I don't do that inside. I do it outside during either the full moon or the new moon, and set my intentions. And it's very meaningful for me. It helps me to release things that I'm having trouble releasing, and it helps me to gain clarity. So if that's something you're interested in and trying, give it a try. Other than that, I hope that you have a wonderful October, and I hope that you really enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comment section below if this is something that you would like to see me continue. Other than that, have a fantastic October, and I will see you on the next video.